Better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. Okay, no, we're not talking about that. This is a business channel. However, the underlying concept can be applied to our business strategies. Welcome to the Pocket Business School. This week we are looking at what a sense of loss can do to your customers' buying habits. Let's say you're a manager at a furniture store and you just got off the phone with your shipping company. Now they're going to charge you for every single piece of furniture they ship. The margins on the furniture force you to pass the cost to your customer, a decision they're not at all thrilled about. So, what can you do to ease the customer's resistance? Employ the customer's loss aversion. The concepts that can be learned from loss aversion is from the rationality of human instinct, and they apply to our daily lives and the deals that are offered worldwide. Allow me to demonstrate what loss aversion is by using some examples. Let's say you're walking down the street to get lunch and you find a $10 bill. You pick it up and place it in your pocket. Once you finish lunch, you reach in that same pocket only to realize that bill is no longer there. Yeah, you should have fixed that last week like you planned. Instead of happily whistling back to work for receiving what you thought was going to be a free meal, you're grumpy for the entire day. It's not surprising to feel a little annoyed, but why are you grumpy for the entire day? You were planning on paying for the meal to begin with. You found $10, you lost the bill, you came out even. This emotion is called loss aversion, and it's very common for most people. Studies have even suggested that the feeling of loss would require you to find 2.5 times more than what you have lost. Let's look at another form of loss aversion, this time in the form of a senior citizen named Dave. Dave enjoys spending time at the park and listening to the birds. Recently, however, young kids have started playing in the park. To reclaim the lost peace he once enjoyed, he devised a clever way to persuade the kids to leave. Dave told the kids that he will give them each $10 every day they come to the park. After several days, Dave tells the kids he can no longer pay them $10, but only $5. The kids are a little bit upset, but they still accept the $5. Again, after a few more days pass, Dave lowers the amount he pays the kids to $1. This continues until Dave no longer pays the kids anything to come to the park. When the kids are no longer getting any money, they get very angry and refuse to come to the park. Dave's plan worked. Ignoring some of the ethical things about Dave's actions, let's focus on why this worked. Originally, kids came to the park purely for their enjoyment, but later refused to come when Dave had stopped paying them. Dave knew that by making the kids happy, by giving them $10, they'd be more excited to receive the money than going to the park. After all, who would enjoy free cash simply for showing up? Once the kids start to receive less and less money, their feeling of loss starts to overcome any feeling of happiness they had by going to the park. He may not agree with Dave's actions, but his knowledge of loss aversion allowed him to reclaim his park. So now that you know what loss aversion is, let's go back to the furniture store where you're just told about an increase in shipping cost. The customer who once enjoyed free shipping from your store is now about to lose $20 for each item shipped. This has triggered your customer's loss aversion and several complaints. To avoid further complaints, you always add the shipping charge to the price of the product and hide the cost from your customer. As a bonus to you, the manager, you can tell your customer if they choose not to use the shipping service, they are eligible for a $20 discount, which is the price of the original shipping charge. By changing the wording, your customers are no longer filling your complaint box and now accept the shipping charge. This is because we are no longer triggering the customer's loss aversion. With this wording, the customer always receives free shipping and could receive $20 back if they don't want to use the shipping service at all. In this scenario, the customer never loses anything and only stands to gain. Let's again look at the furniture store. This time, your customers are worried about the quality of the furniture. Despite your best efforts, your customers still are not convinced. To make them happy, you can offer them a 30-day money-back guarantee. Once a customer owns a piece of furniture, they will likely keep it as long as it is good enough. Even if they are not fully satisfied, the sense of ownership will make them reluctant to return it. Customers simply want to reduce their risk of ownership and mitigate any financial risk that is associated with buying something new. Let's look at one last form of loss aversion. Your customer wants to purchase a new sofa, but is hesitating because their old sofa is still in a reasonable condition. Getting rid of their old sofa seems like a waste and makes your customer hold on. If you want to make it easier for your customer to let go of their old sofa and buy a new one, offer a trade-in. You could easily give them a discount for purchasing the sofa, but that would not eliminate the customer's belief their old sofa is still good enough. By offering a trade-in instead of a discount, your customer will give up their sofa and enjoy a lower purchasing price. In the customer's eyes, they will only gain and have nothing to lose. Okay, so let's sum up. What is loss aversion? It is a part of the human nature that makes us experience a larger sense of pain for a loss than a sense of joy for a good thing. Here are 3 ways we can use this to optimize our business strategies. Number 1, offer a trade-in instead of a discount. Number 2, use a presentation of gain instead of loss. Reword your deal so no matter what option your customer is presented, it appears they are always benefiting. Number 3, for mature products, offer a return policy. You know these products work well, so it is unlikely they will be returned, and your customer can try the product without any risk. Congratulations, you're one step closer to business success. Have you ever seen similar strategies used in daily life? Do you have a specific topic you want covered? Leave your comments down below and let us know. If you like this video and you want to see more, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Until next time, thank you.